The UCI Women's World Tour has made its way back to Spain for the last European race of the 2019 season, the two-stage ITT Madrid Challenge by LaVuelta.
I do like time trials. Yeah, definitely I have been training for the time trial at Worlds, and even though it's a bit shorter than Worlds, it's still a good hit out and just a good time on race on the TT bike.
Norwegian champion Vita Heine was the first national champion down the ramp for the 9.3-kilometre stage around the Madrid suburb of Boadilla del Monte. With damp roads, she had some tricky conditions to deal with, though there was sunshine when she finally set her challenging time of 13 minutes 19 seconds, sending her to the hot seat of the race leader. Riding for Kyrgyz Metla Look, Olympic silver medalist Olga Zabelinskaya soon headed out, beating Heine's time by 2 seconds. But as the race drew on, times began to tumble. Bulls Dolman's former Canadian champion Caroline Canwell blasted down the ramp, sprinting for all she was worth. But just seconds later, the Spanish weather did its worst, a deluge making time trialling even more challenging. 2014 time trial world champion Lisa Brennau was incredibly focused on the task at hand. The WNT rotor rider soon hurtled down the ramp, beginning her effort on the soaked cobbled start road. With her Sunweb teammate Pernilla Mattisson already leading the race by a good margin, Dutchwoman Lucinda Brand made final, nervous adjustments before she headed out, her smooth style belying the power she was putting through the bike. Brennau was setting the pace out on the road as the unseasonable weather robbed the day of its light. Brand, though, was making her own mark, head down, all her effort going through the bike. But it was Brennau who was in charge of the race. The German headed back onto the final cobbled rise to the line, leaving nothing to chance. Putting all her effort into the final, she sprinted through the closing 75 metres, winning with a magnificent time of 12 minutes and 52 seconds.
It was pretty tricky because of the rain and a bit slippery roads, so I had just the plan to not risk too much. I wanted to go fast where you can go fast, but not take any risk, and I think it was the right plan. There are lots of seconds on the road tomorrow in intermediate sprints and the final sprint, so I will really fight for this jersey tomorrow together with my team.
Yeah, it was for everyone difference. In the beginning was wet but without rain, then was already the road was dry. Then just before my start rain again, but I was trying not to think about this and do my best.
After setting one of the early top times, Pernilla Mattisson finished third, with Caroline Canwell in fourth place and Polish time trial champion Anna Plichter fifth. Brennau will start the second and final stage, leading the general classification by 4 seconds ahead of Lucinda Brand, whose Sunweb team have options with 3 in the top 10.